Greetings, everybody. So, this is going to be our Pisces energy reading. Um, yes, I'm going to be on Instagram and YouTube at the same time, so the angles might be weird because I'm trying to, do it here, do it there, so it might be just crazy. So this is going to be a collective reading for the Pisces full moon energies that we are currently in. So, welcome. I was debating whether or not I should even come on here because I've been chilling. I haven't really been um, feeling prepared to read for the collective because I've been healing and stuff. I've been fasting, all kind of shit. So, excuse my language, but I've been I've been everywhere. So, I just want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to tap into the ancestors, divine beings, those of you that are meant to resonate with this energy. I hope that this gives you the clarity and insight and the peace that you were seeking and what you've been asking for or needing from the divine, your source, your higher self. This collective energy for Pisces, tapping into that Piscean happy full moon, Piscean full moon energy, magic, making dreams happen, making things a reality, using our inner child, healing our inner child, cutting cords and releasing any emotional attachments. We got the Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth. This is connecting you with your spiritual team, your spiritual family, your soul tribe, your soul family coming together. There are some attachments when it comes to family. I feel like you guys might be becoming aware of all of this. There's so many energies coming in at once. So a lot of you, like, take your time with your energy. Like, take your time with yourself in this process. I feel like it's a lot coming in. You have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So some of you guys may be like, it's a lot of mental activity, a lot of traveling, I feel like. Because like she's traveling. Some of you guys might feel some type of, I'm getting something with the spine, the spinal cord. Something with the spinal cord. I don't know if you guys can see. This looks like part of the body, like almost looks like a tailbone. Maybe it's a tailbone, maybe it's like, I don't know. I'm getting something with the spine. I know that's not a spinal cord, but I'm getting something with the spine. So it could be back pains, like right behind, like on your back. Some of you guys might be feeling back pains. I feel like that's a lot going on physically. Is happening in the spiritual. A lot is happening in the spiritual that's causing you to feel certain types of ways in the physical. It's almost like you're surfing like in a different dimension, but you don't know that you're doing it. You have the Sun card. So a lot of awakenings are happening. Yep, and you're going to feel it in your back. You're going to feel it in your spine. You're going to feel it in your back. It's a lot of activations. You set the context for your life. So there's writing in the back of the Sun card. And this is like, with this happening, you're starting to see like your abilities more and your connectedness with spirit more, or on different levels. Some of you guys may be seeing colors and auras. Could be greetings. It could be in your sleep, in your dreams, or like you're seeing colors, whether this is like peripheral vision. There's like this might sound crazy to some of you, and some of you it may not sound crazy, but there's like different aspects of yourself that are coming into alignment, because there's like all these different levels and aspects of self. I don't know if you guys could see that. Kind of looks like a butterfly, like a butterfly energy. So this is transformation. I also feel like some of you guys may resonate with like sun goddesses. I don't know. So I'm seeing there's like a crown here. I'm seeing Kuan Yin energy as well. So that could be an energy of compassion. I'm going to get into a spread, you guys. I'm just checking into the energy, like what's going on. The Prince of Swords is in reverse, which is the Knight of Swords. He's in reverse. And I feel like this is you guys removing some type of heavy wounds. Like removing these heavy wounds. Someone was like, some of you guys may be having thoughts that are not healthy thoughts. Like this, on this man, he's got all these scars and wounds on him. A lot of you guys have been in your past, in your current past, in this lifetime I'm speaking of, and maybe even in your past life, you may have had people speak ill will towards you, and you've accepted it. And over this time, someone resonates with Elvis. Someone resonates with Elvis energy, or someone resonates with the 50s. The 50s, the 60s time frame. That could have been somebody's past life or something. Or you just resonate with that energy. I'm also getting an energy of rebelliousness. I feel like some of you guys are struggling with your belief systems right now. Some of you guys may be struggling with religion. Your concept of God, or your concept of something with Jesus concepts or something, could be struggling with this. Some of you guys may be seeing black birds as your totem. Some of you guys may, it's like a lot of energy. I'm getting a lot. So I'm trying to like ground this and make it make sense to some of you. I feel like if you've been someone that has been wounded by words and thoughts that are not your own, where you're saying to yourself, I don't have a future, I don't have a purpose, I don't know what I'm doing, why am I here, fuck life, fuck this, like it's so many different, oh, Elvis has a Pisces moon, oh shit, that's crazy. You may be still dealing with the scarrings of those word curses, and it's like weighing heavy on you. And I do feel like a lot of you guys may have had to take a lot of beatings in your life from different things, just different, not feeling like you fit into society, and there's something that's creeping up on you. And I feel like what's happening is like there's a part of you that's dying. Those wounds, those things that you told yourself, or what people told you about yourself that were very painful, that made you feel like you didn't have a future, a purpose, you never fit in, those types of thoughts and those feelings, and that's not your reality. Therefore, so with the Death card, it's coming to an end. This is something that's being released. You have the key to transmute this energy and let it go. You have the ability to do this. Some of you guys may like orchids, something with orchids. It's like feminine energy, though. It's like you're being reborn again. And in order for you to do this, you have to be in a place of nurturing and self-care and self-love at this time. Even if it's not easy, like you can do this, you can get through it. Some of you guys, it's like a ticking time bomb. You can't stay in this energy forever. Some of you may realize how you've been holding yourself back, or how these wounds or how these thought processes have been holding you back. This is not real. It's not your true reality. That's not how you came. These are things that this gives me, I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie Powder. He had like these impeccable gifts, like crazy ass like gifts. I can't really remember the movie because I was too little to remember, but I know that he was really gifted and he was weird and everybody would look at him. I think he was like an extraterrestrial or something. I don't know. I'm getting the same energy from these two cards. These look like him, kind of. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, but look it up. It's called Powder. Um, you gotta cleanse yourself of that energy. Doesn't serve you anymore. It's not for you. You have the eyes to see now. Spirit saying, like, to take accountability for these things, but also at the same time, don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up for that. Okay. So I'm going to pull some manga tarot. Pull some manga tarot. Greetings. If you guys, during this Pisces moon, if you guys are so lucky as to be able to go to the beach, the ocean or whatever, or if you have a lake by you or something, go sit and like just sit and just be. And I feel like you guys are gonna channel so much guidance or help with what it is that needs to what you need to detach yourself from these old programs and thought patterns and forms that they're not yours. They don't belong to you. You've taken on some type of falseness. If you don't have bodies of water near you that you can go to, take a bath and like sit in the bath. I would suggest, this is, you don't have to do this, but because it's like clearing energy, take a bath with sea salt, like Himalayan salt, sea salt, soak yourself in it and sit in the water and just reflect of everything. And it might even just naturally just start coming up, like what is it that you're feeling. And when you start to feel those heavy feelings, tune into yourself and ask yourself, ask your inner being, ask your soul, what is this? What is this that needs to be released? Or what is it? Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Before you get out of the bath water, set the intention that whatever these energies are that don't belong to me, that once I get out of this tub and once I drain the water out of this tub, that it's also expelling, it's taking those energies away from me. I'm no longer attached to those energies anymore. You guys might be getting visions as well, like glimpses of things. It could be things from your past that you remember or you don't remember, or you guys could just be getting just different pictures. And this might be Spirit's way of speaking to you, like in different codes. Like, say you see a picture of, I don't know, a sailboat. Ask it. It might mean something to you, or it might not make sense. But ask Spirit, why are you showing me this? And it might be a metaphor for something. Just take what resonates. Greetings. What Spirit speaking to you? Like, there's a spirit of jealousy, whether this is on someone, whoever is watching this, whenever you're watching this, or there's someone around you with the spirit of envy. What are you saying, Spirit? I can't even get the cards out because it's just, hold on. Like, if you're worried, because I'm starting to like get a lot of questions and stuff, people asking about friends and people that, can I trust this person? Is this person really my friend? Do they really have my best interests? If you got to ask all that, it's probably a no. These people, if your worry is this person going to stop something? Is this person gonna fuck up a blessing, or are they blocking this, or they blocking that? They can't do anything. They can't. They're a distraction. You know who your soul tribe is, and if you don't know them in the physical, you will soon know them. Certain people are falling out of your life right now, and some of you guys have to keep it nice, keep it cute, whatever. Stay true and stay real to yourself. It's nothing wrong with being cordial towards people. You got to have boundaries. So you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords don't play no games. Like, Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense energy. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. She still has that level of emotion and heart because she's a feminine attribute, but she's carrying masculine energies. A sword is a masculine energy. She's not attached to her emotions and feelings in a sense where she allows them to overrule her. She's balanced in her emotions and her thoughts. She's a balanced person. The Sun card came out in this deck also. So you guys are pulling out the weeds. You're pulling out, like, spirit shedding light on things that are being extracted and removed out of your life. I do see some healing with the Ten of Cups. This is like, could be love, like romantic loving energies. There's companionship and friendship for some of you. You are receiving some type of loving, healing energies. Again, there's something with colors and auras and stuff that you guys see. The energy of love, you're going to be able to see that and you're going to be able to feel it. People already have made a decision whether they're going to walk in love or whether they're going to walk in some bullshit. And I feel like you can discern who has your best intentions and will and who doesn't. It's a gentleness I'm getting around you. Some of you guys, this is a spirit guide. Could be like a mother figure around someone. Forehead kisses may be something significant for you guys because it's showing up in these cards. You have the Six of Wands. A lot of you guys, this energy, you're coming out as victorious. Like, a lot of people may sense a lot of progression in you. She's come out of a battle. The Six of Wands is coming from the Five of Wands, which is an energy of battle, but it can also represent an energy of competition and ego. So there's a victory when you remove yourself out of the drama, when you remove yourself out of the lower aspects. Gotta be careful how I use the word ego, because the ego can work for us and it can also work against us. But you guys know what I mean when I say the ego, like that energy of competitiveness, and it's not a place of love. The Nine of Cups, I feel like the wishes that you guys are desiring is togetherness, is companionship and compassion. Some of you guys, you are being nurtured, or you're being put in a place. You're being put in a place of nurturing yourself like a child. No one's going to love you more than you love you. At least in this physical. People can come into our life and give us the love that they know how to give us in the best of their abilities. And you got to be free and allow people to love you how they love you. Just like when you love people, you would want them to be receptive to you. But when it comes to loving yourself, only you truly know how to love. Only you know how to do that. So I'm seeing this baby. It actually looks like a man. It has a big ass head. I ain't never seen no baby with no big ass head like that. I don't know about y'all, but that's a big ass head. It looks like a man's head. This is nurturing the self and utilizing this Pisces energy, which gives me like inner child vibes, like the Page of Cups energy. Tapping into that and giving that back to yourself. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you guys may be in between energies or emotions. How do I explain this, Spirit? Tap into, I feel like it's like two sides of the coin. What's up, Kachina? What's up, sis? Two sides of the coin. How you perceive things, how you look at things. Tap into your emotions and why you feel what you feel. Like, it's helping you to monitor your energies and where you're paying your attention and energy to. So let's say a tip jar. So if you have a tip jar of balanced emotions, what we call high vibrational emotions and energies versus lower vibration or ego-based feelings and all of that, your tip jar, where are you placing most of your energies? It's helping you to navigate how you, like, let's say for instance you have a bad day and it's like, am I dwelling in this energy? First off, I need to check my energy. Where am I at? Why do I feel like this? Not necessarily navigating in a place of control, like, oh, I shouldn't feel bad feelings, oh, that's bad. There's no such thing. Tapping into it and saying to yourself, okay, this feeling doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't sit well with my energy. So it's something that's off. So my job is to come back into balance and understand myself, not throw my feelings and emotions to the wayside and say, okay, I don't want to feel like that. Get away from me. Go into why you feel what you feel. That's what I feel like the Two of Pentacles is like showing you. You have the Ace of Swords, breakthrough, clarity of thought. So something with maybe the throat chakra is coming up for some of you. The solar plexus and the root and the heart chakra may be the most important chakras right now. Or for some of you might be one of those. Doesn't have to be all of those chakras, but one of them. Things are coming into harmony and into balance when you get to a place where you don't allow people and things to mess with you, to mess with your energy. Because anytime you can be in an environment that's chaotic, and you also have the choice whether you say to yourself, I'm not aligning myself with this type of people or these type of environments. But if you have to be in an environment, let's say in the workplace, that's a lot of people's thing, being in a workplace with people that may be, let's say, chaos, like drama filled, a stressful environment. You got to learn how to still be in a place of balance. And it comes with discipline and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to say like I fully mastered it, because I haven't. I feel like we learn. Like, that's another thing too. Like, you got to be easy on yourself. Because there's going to be times where you might not know how to handle certain things, but that's a part of you still growing, still evolving, still leveling up. Aligning with yourself, rather. It's more so just aligning with fine-tuning yourself back into what and who you really are and figuring that out. And to say that, oh, I've mastered and I know everything, you'd be foolish to say that. So there's victory and there's balance when you choose, you it's like taking accountability. Like, I can't take accountability for how other people act, but I can control how I respond to it. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm gonna pull some Dragon Oracle. These cards, so cute. Okay. So you have the Lalik Fire Dragon. It says, transmute through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So walking in the energy of love. We got the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. That's energy of love. So when dealing with people and certain things that are trying and testy, the best way to the best way to not allow it to get the best of you or take things personal is be in a place of love. And that in itself is a skill, especially for some people that might have that Queen of Swords energy where you want to like pop off. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is a balanced energy. Like, she's balanced in how she expresses herself, what she says, and how she feels. On the flip side of things, in the reverse, she might be like somebody to call you out, cut you off. But not like, you know how they say not every response or whatever deserves a response, or whatever, however they say it. Not everything deserves your response or reaction. Sometimes you just gotta fall back and be like, okay, like, I'm not going to go into all of that. I'm not going to lower my energy to get all into that with you. Like, you do what you do. You got to have compassion, because some people may not be at the same space and energy where you're at. And that's something that my sister tells me all the time. Like, not everybody is going to be at the same place you're at, and you may not be at the same place where everyone else is. That's why you got to have patience with yourself, be compassionate for yourself and others. Because just because you feel like you know something, or you got this, you got that, or you feel this way, or you understand this, doesn't necessarily mean that another person does. And you got to have understanding where people are at within themselves and within their journey. That mean, you know, too, don't take no shit, but you got to put it in this perspective, like, okay, I might be that student in the class that doesn't understand the math problem like everybody else does. I know how that feels, being like, oh shit, well, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't know, or I thought I did, and these people know more than me. It's okay to not know. It's okay. And for other people, they might feel like that too, and that's why you got to have compassion for where people are and yourself. Have compassion for yourself and where you are. You might be an example for someone else. So rather than, and that's another thing too, this is just random, but that's another thing too, with the spiritual community and stuff like that. People think because they have a gift or an ability, or because they know some shit, or they know some things that they can tell other people that they're, oh, you not. It's almost like a sense of entitlement, a sense of bragging and stuff like that. And I hope that I don't come off like that, because that's not my thing. Is to deliver messages, and however you receive it, however you take it, however spirit speaks to you, if it's something that does speak to you, that you take it how it's meant to register with you, you know. But I feel like people might need that. So rather than saying, oh, I'm better than this person, and I know this and they don't know that, that don't mean shit. Like, that's not that's not spiritual. You know what I mean? I can go into a whole other thing, other stuff, like people with, like, okay, she don't have crystals, and she don't have this, or this person don't have dreads, or this person is wearing weaves, or this person is black, or this person's white. So it's like, that's not spiritual. Yep. Yep. It's again, it's like a cycle. Yeah, like my sister Katrina said, it's like you're reprogramming, like you're still stuck in that energy. Like, we can think that we evolved and we leveled up because we know something new. It's like reading another chapter in a book. Like, you start learning more about the book itself, but that doesn't mean that you're not still reading out of the same fucking book. So let's say, for instance, religion, where a lot of us came out of the church, where it was a whole bunch of condemning and, you know, we're going to go to hell if we don't do this. Now we have that in the spiritual community, and spirituality is it speaks about spirit. It's fluid. It's all that is. So to put shit in the box, and like, spirit done knock my head around a few times when I look at certain things or certain people and feel like I can't find God or spirit or find myself in these things or people. I'd be a fucking fool. Like, yeah. To say like, oh, because this person has a rainbow lace front on, that this person don't know no shit. Like, this person wearing a rainbow lace front might be channeling some shit. Like, this person might be showing me something about being in alignment with myself, but I'm looking at the outside of things and I'm not tapping into the spirit. I could like lose myself in that. I don't know if that made any sense. But you got to come in a place of peace, have hope and joy. Because when we're like too focused on the outside, or what we're doing wrong, what we're not, and what we're doing right, or what other people are doing wrong and not doing right, we get caught up in that. We're not in a place of peace. We're not in a place of joy. We're not in a place of love, because it's an energy of feeling out of alignment. It doesn't feel right. Like, be honest. Like, let's say, for instance, you're hating on somebody, you're judging somebody. What's up, Oasis? Say you're doing that. It doesn't feel good naturally. I'll speak for myself. Like, if I'm in a place like that, it doesn't feel good. When I'm saying bad things about myself, I'm speaking ill towards myself, it doesn't feel good. It feels low. It feels really bad. So you can tell when an energy is not truly in alignment with you. Like, it's not in your true nature to feel like that, or to speak like that, or to think that. But as a human, that's where the compassion comes in. Not to judge yourself. Thank you, sis. Sending you some love too. Thank you. So you have the Black Dragon from Saturn. It says, bring you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate. Focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed the test. So you're still growing, you're still moving forward on your journey. It's easy to think that you're not moving because you might be looking at where you're at, but you don't really know what your soul, what you're really up to. But this energy, focus on your ultimate vision with this Pisces energy. Focus on what it is ahead. And some of you guys may be getting more clarity. You might not get all of the answers at one, but it's always going to lead you to where you need to be at the time, your energy. Something with Saturn energy, if I'm not mistaken, that's the energy of karma. So it could be aligning you with your path, like, or helping you, like, wherever you're at. I don't know if I'm making sense, you guys. It's too much stuff coming through, and I'm trying to, like, try to ground it and make it make sense because I'm all over the place. But there's going to be some clarity and a breakthrough. There's something with keys because I've seen two keys in two different card decks twice. Something with keys. So you have the silver dragon. It says illuminate your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. Was not saying that, or spirit was saying that. See higher possibilities. So this is more so like tuning into yourself, not outside of you. So when I was saying, like, when you get into that place of reflecting or sitting in a body of water, because we're dealing with water energy, we're in the Pisces energy, tapping into that, I feel like that's going to help you. It's kind of like like water to me is like a attribute of our physical body because we're made up of water too. So it's helping you go into that place. And plus, water is a fucking portal in itself. So that's a good place to reflect and meditate and go within. And you're going to tap into different things. Like, I don't know what's happening. I feel like spirit is going to activate people on some type of level in different ways, help you to tap into yourself in some type of way that you didn't know that you could before. You guys are going to go into another energy. And if you look at this card, it's like this dragon is between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. I don't know if you can see that. Your lower self, or that part we call our lower self or our ego self, and all of that is going to take you into your higher being when you go within. That's why I always tell people, I always use this as a metaphor, we can't run from our shadows. Our shadows is not a bad thing. People try to skip over that and be like, oh, that's being negative and we shouldn't talk about this. Then you're just being one-dimensional. You only talking about one level of existence of yourself and whatever else. When your shadow is like, your shadow, say you're walking down an alley and you see like something creeping up and you're scared of it. You constantly trying to run from it, but it's still catching up to you, and you finally see, oh, this is me. This is me. So this is something reflecting back to me. So once you face that and confront that, it takes you to your light. It brings you to a place of clarity and further understanding of you. So you can't run from you. You can't run from yourself. So I feel like people that have been doing shadow work, you know how it goes, but as you also know, it's levels. You're always going to discover something else, something more. It's actually the easier it gets. Like, it might be tougher to find, like the things that you find may be heavier because you're at a place where you can handle it, but it starts to get easier because you're starting to say, okay, this is a shadow, okay, this is something, or whatever. And sometimes our healing can come in the most simplistic ways. We don't always got to be doing the extra. Sometimes it's just checking in with yourself. Sometimes it's saying to yourself, I'm going to focus on creating something because my mind is in a shitty place. I'm thinking low about myself. I'm starting to tell myself I don't have any creativity. I don't have any purpose. But I'm going to just start writing a poem. And that leads to you expanding further into yourself. You're tapping into something. You're tapping into your purpose. Therefore, it's helping you to heal. Like, spirituality is not just one dimension of doing and being and doing things. So I feel like with this Pisces energy, it's very childlike. I feel like it's very imaginative. It's very playful. It's deep. But the way that you tap into it is like through being light, through your creativity. And creativity doesn't have to be you sitting down drawing some pictures or or I don't know. It doesn't got to be creative in that sense. It could be creative in saying, okay, I'm going to walk 7 miles today, and I'm gonna meditate and walk for 7 minutes down the street or something or whatever. And by you doing that, that's being creative, and that's you also doing your work, whether you realize it or not. It could be teaching you discipline. It could be teaching you motivation. It could be anything. So just flow with what your soul is telling you. Like, spirituality doesn't have to be by book and by all of this and what this person says and with that. It's connecting with source. It's connecting with your spirit and connecting with others in a spirit. Like, people are not who you think they are. Like, you look at people and you could easily judge a person by what they look like, what they have, what their earthly titles are, but that's nothing who they are spiritually. Like, gotta look beyond the surface of things. And even beyond yourself. You may look at yourself like, oh, I'm just this person. Oh, I'm small because of this and because of that. But you can be something much more mightier and bigger than that spiritually. Okay. I'm not taking no requests, you guys, for joining the chat. I'll probably create like another live for you guys to like join me or whatever. But I hope I didn't talk y'all ear off. This is what spirit is bringing about. If you guys resonate with crystals and stuff like that, you guys have like black crystals or stones, or like pink or purple stones, or like silver, maybe wearing silver. Today is Mercury Day, I think. I think Wednesday is Mercury. So that deals with communication and stuff like that. Talk to spirit and listen too. That's prayer, meditation. Prayer, you're seeking to find, you're asking. And meditation is reflecting, going within, and it's listening and being present. So take this time to do that. Connect with your spiritual team. Connect with the other side. Connect with yourself. Talk to yourself. Like, it sounds weird. It sounds crazy. But, shit, I talk to myself. I don't give a fuck. I be telling myself to stop doing certain shit. Like, stop. Come on down. But, yeah. I hope I didn't jump before I was ready to come on, because I haven't really been feeling like capable of doing collective readings for a little bit. Like, I'll come on if I feel like my energy is in the right space to do it, but otherwise I haven't really been feeling like I'm in the space to like read collectively, because spirit's doing a lot with me right now. So I just want to make sure that I'm in the right space to give you guys the readings and trust spirit and all of that. But I just wanted to come on and do this right quick, because I feel like it was a message for somebody. Yeah. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. All of your positive energy, your light energy, I send it back to you guys tenfold as well. Be easy on yourself. It's a lot going on. A lot that's being released. A lot you're becoming aware of. So the more you purge out, the more you're going to be filled up too. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for your donation. So just, yeah, it's like when you empty out, more can be poured into. So I hope that this helped shed some light on something, or help you guys confirm, or whatever you needed to know, whatever brought you here. I hope that it was not in vain, and I will talk to you guys soon. I appreciate you guys.